the little girl accidentally discovered a chicken leg on the ground. Hungry after a day, she picked up the chicken leg and ate it. But she didn't know that the chicken leg was tainted with poison. When her grandmother returned from playing mahjong, she saw her granddaughter lying on the ground, motionless. She scolded her for not going home to sleep when she was tired. The grandmother then carried the girl back into the house. In the middle of the night, the little girl suddenly had severe stomach pains. She immediately called her mother in the city, claiming that her stomach hurt so much she felt like she was dying. Before her mother could ask for details, the little girl fainted. Hearing the commotion, the grandmother took the phone. Her daughter-in-law urged her to quickly take the girl to the hospital. The grandmother insisted that her granddaughter simply had a stomachache and would be fine after some sleep. Seeing that her daughter-in-law was still insisting on going to the hospital, the grandmother remarked that country kids weren't that precious no matter what her daughter-in-law said. The grandmother thought she was overreacting and felt her daughter-in-law look down on her as a country person deliberately causing trouble. Irritated, she reluctantly agreed to take the granddaughter to the hospital. Although she heard her grandmother say this, the woman still felt uneasy and decided to return to her hometown to check on her daughter. But she never imagined that her self-assured mother-in-law not only did not take the girl to the hospital, but also concocted a remedy for the stomachache, which she then gave to the little girl to drink. The next morning, she planned to take the little girl to celebrate her grandson's first birthday. But after calling for her several times with no response, she assumed the little girl was just sleeping in. After scolding her a few times, she placed her phone and the medicine on the table, then locked the door and left. Meanwhile, the girl's parents had returned to the village. Unexpectedly, the couple began to argue in the car. The husband wanted to go to his older brother's house first for his nephew's first birthday celebration, while the woman insisted they check on their daughter first. In the end, they couldn't reach a compromise and parted ways. Soon, the woman arrived home, but no matter how much she knocked, there was no response, suspecting that something might have happened to her daughter. At the same time, the man arrived at his brother's house to deliver a congratulatory gift, just as they were about to enter the house. The woman rushed over, saying her daughter was in trouble. The man was taken aback, but the grandmother firmly stated that her granddaughter was just sleeping and believed the woman was deliberately causing trouble, not wanting to help out at the celebration. Seeing this, the husband urged her to go inside. Little did they know, the little girl was already having difficulty breathing. However, everyone was still busy with the celebration for the brother's son. The woman was frantic with worry about her daughter, but the key was in her mother-in-law's possession. She could only wait until the celebration was over. To her surprise, the grandmother suddenly changed her mind, claiming that her grandson was playing with the key and told the woman to wait a little longer, stating she wouldn't harm her granddaughter. The man also advised her to stop causing a scene. At that moment, the daughter called using a backup phone, telling her mother she felt very unwell, as if she were dying. When the call ended, the woman became anxious, but the grandmother had no intention of giving her the key, and everyone was blaming her for causing a disturbance at the celebration. Left with no choice, she returned home to prepare to break the lock. Hearing this, the grandmother hurried back home, fearing that the woman would break the lock. When the grandmother unlocked the door, the woman was stunned by the scene before her.